I have a lot on my mind today. A lot that I'm going to go out and speak about. But first, I want to remind you guys something.
This following episode of Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe is brought to you by Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B, for Bulla, in Largo, and at southeastbotanicals.net. Now enjoy the show.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start.
Okay, well, hit it.
All right.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Where we at? Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about his competition. Microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know Hoppe Hour in your system.
That's how I feel. Last night I went to bed at like 8. I was really tired because I worked with MJ this morning. I went to bed at 8, so I woke up at 2:50, so that's about 7 hours of sleep. But man, you can get 8 hours of sleep and go to bed at 7, but waking up at 3 is still waking up at 3. And also, by the way, I drank a Dr. Pepper this morning. I don't know why. Like, my throat was really dry when I woke up at 2:50. I was planning on sleeping in until about 4:25, 4:20. Smoke every day. But I got up at 2:50. So I've been up right now for 8 hours, and it's only 10 a.m. when I'm recording this show, and I'm feeling a little tired. So we're going to have that cozy vibe of me ranting with that tired voice tonight.
How about some free coffee today?
It is National Coffee Day.
I haven't even had my morning cup of coffee. I haven't even had a cup of coffee.
Cup of Joe coffee?
Cup of coffee.
I haven't even had my morning coffee.
Before I have my first cup of coffee, bring it.
First cup of coffee ever, immediately?
Today is National Coffee Day.
Happy National Coffee Day.
It's showtime.
Oh, yeah. Had some, Cuban coffee this morning. The producer of Maximum Mornings, Tony and Valerie, the producer, Artie, made some Cuban coffee, and he put in 2 scoops of the coffee in, and oh, yeah! I'm ready to go. Like John Legend said, I'm ready to go right now. In about 1 hour, I'll have a caffeine crash. But as of right now, I'm ready to go. And I'm also ready to go through my inbox.
It's time for Hoppe's Inbox, only on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Oh my freaking God. You know how every day is a different national day? Today must be National Everyone Reacts Like a Mutant on Facebook Day. I think that's what September 29th is. Before I read my comments, I'm going to read to you what it says here. And this post really pissed off people this morning, and I didn't think it was going to. I said, I never get people who call a radio show and go, I don't need to go on air, just tell the host. Listen to me. Before we even break it down, listen to me. Whatever radio show you listen to, you could be talking about Scott Tavlin, you could be talking about Mike Calta, you could be talking about somebody I work with. None of them are your friends. You have a parasocial relationship where you listen through the radio. And a lot of times you're alone. A lot of these haters on social media, they take car selfies because they're sitting in a car. And you have no friends. And the radio show you listen to feels like a friend. So when you call up, you think it's their friend, but just realize Like whenever somebody would go on air or would call out the show and I would bring something up, I'd be like, oh yeah, this guy wanted me to tell you this. He'd go, oh, whatever. Grabo was a little more like, hey, I want to hear what's going on. But Calta didn't care. Rover didn't care. And it's so sad when all these listeners think that they care. They don't. They care about their bank account. And they care about their ratings and maybe their family and friends. That's it. They don't care about Joe from Lakeland. Oh, yeah, I got this opinion, but you don't need to have me on air. You could just, you could just relay the info to him. Yeah, let me fricking do that with the other 8 calls I'm getting. I got these comments right here. For some guy that used to work in radio named Big Cat Stevens. So on my Facebook post, you'll notice I capitalize every first letter because that's what Barstool Sports is and does. And I learned that from iHeartRadio as well. And he goes, I'll never get people who capitalize every letter in a sentence, every first letter. I don't know why you care. And then he took the time to capitalize it. There's things that annoy me on Facebook. You know what I do? I mute it. I cannot imagine in a short lifetime getting mad. Oh, wait, that's right. You're unemployed, Big Cat Stevens. I ain't trying to hate on someone that's unemployed because I've been unemployed before. Maybe go work on your air check. John Scanty comments. Isn't that what a phone screener is for? Totally seems reasonable to me. No. Not when you're taking 8 calls and they're supposed to go on air. Let me specify to you, to the people out there. The host doesn't care about your opinion. They care about getting the opinions that go on air. But I've never once, in the times I've actually told the host what they said, when Mike Olivero does it on the Mike O show, he's applauded. When I do it, I get hated on. Funk that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. These radio show hosts are not your friend. You know who's your friend? The person you talk to. If you have friends. If you think a radio show host cares about you, you're one of 150,000 people. It's sad. It's really, really sad seeing these listeners, the Bone Fam, the diehard Rovers Morning Glory listeners, they don't care about you. They care about you listening. They care about you going to their events. How about this? I don't tell you how to do your job. If you're a hairstylist or a welder, you don't tell me how to do my job. You think maybe when I got taught how to do radio 15 years ago, when I first got into radio, you think the people that taught me how to do phones went, hey, yeah, make sure you keep the person online for 45 seconds to relay all the info while 7 other calls come through. The times I've done that, people then bitch at me and go, Hoppe, you're not taking the calls. But then when I take the calls and don't take the one of somebody that wants to go on air that I'm hated on, I could literally cure cancer. And somebody from Lakeland would be like, you didn't do it soon enough. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm not playing victim. I know when you're an outspoken person and you're tall and handsome like me that you're going to have haters. That's fine. Hey. At least I'm putting myself out there and doing original content and being outspoken. Matt Cahill, who's from the Junkies, he commented, haha, drives me insane, especially when they say that after you're done screening them. And then Carlene, who worked with Matt Cow's Morning Madhouse, says, it drives me nuts. I always tell them I'm not a secretary. I don't pass on messages. This line is for those that want to go on air. Otherwise, you can text in. And she goes on to say, the worst is listening to them rant and then saying, I'll put them on hold. And they tell me, oh, I don't want to be on air. This perfectly describes my life. 50% of people on the post agree with me. And 50% of people disagree with me. Perfectly describes me. I mean, if there was any other way to describe whatever legacy I leave in radio, that's that. That 50% of people like me and 50% hate me because deep down, you know I'm right. Deep down, you know Ryan Hoppe's always right, not really. Trey the Chocolate Jock, who had one of the most legendary, underrated shows ever in Chicago radio on Power 92. Trade a chocolate jocks, morning jump off, a Power 92. He said, when I started as a producer, I thought that too. But as years passed, I realized the host said something really compelling or controversial or funny that made the listener call in. Yeah, it's on the producer to let the call, but it's really about them getting their opinion out. On air! When you have other calls going on, and we kind of had a little back and forth. The thing is, people like Trey, he's nice. He's a nice guy with a nice radio show. So he wouldn't get mad if his screener said something. Mm-hmm. Also, the IQ points sometimes of Chicago listeners that actually graduated high school is a little easier than talking to Joe from Lakeland. And the other thing is you don't tell me how to do my job, and I don't tell you how to do your job. Speaking of something I want to get off my chest. Mm-hmm. Okay. I have interviewed 371 people in my life. Every radio show, a lot of comedians. It's cool. It's fine. It's dandy. It's whatever it is. It doesn't feel like that many. But I'm telling you, radio hosts are always super supportive. They always share the show. They always go, hey, I went on this guy's show. But freaking comedians are the absolute worst. Mm-hmm. Comedians are the most self-centered, egotistical, small D energy, angry people you'll ever meet. You know what I love? And this is sarcasm. You know what I love more than anything? Is when a comedian is having a hard time selling out a comedy club. Mm-hmm. So then the comedian hits up local radio shows to sell tickets and pretends to be their friend. But then when they start to sell out comedy clubs, they don't need you anymore. So I'm not going to say who it is, even though if you look at my podcast feed, you can figure it out. A comedian hit me up. He wasn't really selling out the comedy club in Tampa. And I was flattered that he remembered me from 8 years ago. He's like, hey, can I come on your show? I'm like, sure. I said, all I need you to do is cross-promote me. Share it on your story. You got 150K? I got 3,500K on Instagram. It's a small operation. 50,000 monthly listeners, but people hate to listen to me. I get 70,000 page views. It's funny how it's 70. But the comedian didn't share it. And this Thursday, I'll be interviewing comedian Dave Landau. And I'm a big fan of him since when he worked with Anthony Cumia, and he's a funny guy when he goes on the Drew Lane show. But, man, comedians are not it. Remember, I used to text Bert Kreischer during the day and get advice from him. Once he got famous, bye. See you later, alligator. Once you're whipped by Mike Calta, see you later, alligator. It's ridiculous. You all have egos. And you know what's the saddest part about comedians? Is they don't know how to be human. Mm-hmm. Comedians claim to be your friend. They claim to care about you. They're worse than radio hosts. There's some radio hosts that really care about their audience. Some of my mentors, Brother Weeze, BJ Shea, Mike Calta, just kidding. But comedians are all about them. They don't know how to be human. They usually come from bad childhoods, and the way they got through their childhoods is watching comedy and listening to comedy on the radio. So you know what they do? They want to make others laugh because their whole life they've been traumatized by people that treated them badly. So they want to make the room happy, but they get threatened when someone else does it. It was like when I would go on the Celtic cruise. Mm-hmm. And it was Bert Kreischer and Ralphie May at the same table. And Ralphie May had that BDE where he knew he was the funniest in the room because he's funnier times a million than Bert. He actually had comedy, not just taking off his shirt when he has nothing else to say. And Bert Kreischer looked pretty, oh my God, Ralphie's being funnier than me. But then when I went on the Celtic cruise and it was a bunch of millennial comedians like Mike Cannon that were hilarious, Robert Kelly seemed a little threatened. There's nothing worse than being around comedians consecutively. Mm-hmm. And you can report this back to them. And people will talk trash all they want. I don't care. It doesn't affect my life. All I care about is the approval of my boss. I guess the approval of my mom to a point. The girl I'm dating that I keep anonymous. I might not even have a girl. Maybe my girl is... No, but I do. My cat, making sure she's fed and entertaining you. So anybody out there that goes, oh my God, they talked bad about you on the radio, or they did this online. Cool. You're talking about me. You know who else gets hated on? People that matter. And you're going to go, oh my God, Hoppe, you're such an egomaniac. You don't think you matter. You think you matter and you don't. Actually, if I didn't matter, I would go into obscurity. But the 25,000 listeners I have per month, obviously I'm doing something right. Now, a lot of those people might be hate viewing. Like I see a lot of these bros that listen to radio shows that view my story but never like my stuff. You think I'm just going to go away. You think that because some fab morning radio host doesn't like me, or some bald shock jock in Cleveland has smeared my name, or some hacky morning show on FLZ that does fake segments, you think because they have a bigger audience and they make more money, you think that's going to like sway me? Like, oh, I give up. I'm done. No, life's too short. I've wanted to do radio since 2001. And I would rather be in my position where I can look myself in the mirror and go, hey, I may not have the biggest show, but I know what I'm doing is right. And what I'm doing is working. And I don't have to lie. I have no skeletons. Everybody knows about my breakup. Congrats. You all had bad breakups. It just wasn't public with a radio show of a girl that would rather be famous than date. That was secretly in the closet. You all these listeners act like they got their lives perfect. If only you knew the personal lives of the radio shows you look up to. I'm like the mafia, man. I keep it quiet. I keep my end of the deal. But I have seen so much infidelity and so much drug use and so much crimes that have been committed within morning radio. I could write a book. And I'm only 32. I could write a book of everything I've seen. I've seen threesomes, not in person, but I've seen radio hosts that are married go back to their room with two girls. Twice, 2 different shows. But no, they're married and happy. Their marriages are as real as the segments they do.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHappyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before. Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh yeah, it is a Monday. And I want to start out with a banger. So let's play this. All right, here. This will get the club going as we all try to wake up. Mm-hmm.
2 o'clock in the morning, I'm sleeping, and something wakes me, but I don't know what it is. Computer love, you got mail. It's my ex, probably just missed my sex. Let me get up and see what the deal. What the hell? It's crying faces all over my screen, and a picture of her eye. Try to tell myself this ain't nothing to LOL about. Gotta be serious, cause usually she call, but this time my baby done.
Send me an email with all the details. She said she won't be back and she don't care what she gotta do for me. She couldn't say it in person. She put it all in words and I don't know what to say.
faces. I've been patiently waiting for a dating. Every time you try to make up, it seemed like it required me to wake up. What it did? Why you acting like a wasn't sleep? Why you acting like I wasn't sweet? Why you acting like I ain't sweep you off your feet? Why you acting like a ain't wanna take you out to eat? Hey, why you acting like I broke up with you? When every morning I'm wishing I woke up with you. Don't be emailing TP, knowing damn where the TP need a breezy, the down for he. We need to renegotiate. Forget your sleazy little friends, they supposed to hate. See, I got love and you don't. Why not? So I'm in this email with a dot.
Send me an email with all the details. She said she won't be back and she don't care what she gotta do for me. She couldn't say it in person. She put it all in words and I don't know what to say.
She keeps sweating me. I don't know why she keeps stressing me. She had plenty time to get it. Now that I'm on getting paid, I'm not with it. Hey. She's been hitting me for days, leaving comments on my space. Tell me what was I to do? If I did what you did, I'd be fighting for you too. Hey. Then a crying face said, can you please forgive me? And let's put all this behind. I try to tell myself this ain't nothing to LOL about. It's getting serious, cause usually she call, but this time my baby done.
Send me an email with all the details. She said she won't be back
and she don't care
what she gotta do for me. She couldn't say it in person. She put it all in words
and I don't know what to say. That's right. Send me your email. Send me your email. Send me your email.
That was Tila Tequila and T-Pain would send me an email. Oh yeah, this following segment's been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around. Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B. For Bula! Oh, geez, I'm getting attacked by Facebook messages. If you go to 1661 West Bay Drive, Suite B for Bula, and you tell them I sent you, they will hook you up. We got a message in real time from Drab T-Shirts, who works on the Junkies Morning Show on 1067 JFK, believe it's the Fan, in Washington, D.C., the radio legends known as the Junkies. I told him, thank you, bro, for defending me. I know how you know what it's like to work on an edgy morning show and take calls. And he says they waste 3 minutes of your time with some uninteresting nonsense. See, the real radio shows get it. Not the ones that are pretending to be your best friends, hanging out. They're pretending to be your best friends because they're not your friends.
Welcome to Happy Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right. Doors closing. And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. Welcome back to Hoppy Hour. I'm your host, Ryan Hoppy. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me. Mike Kelta is a backstabber at yahoo.com. Oh, yeah. How did I almost forget about doing this important thing? It's called a case of the Mondays. I was so worked up from you freaking mutants attacking me that I forgot to do this.
Hey guys. What's up, G?
What up?
Wanna go to Chachki's? Get some coffee?
Oh, it's a little early.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
One more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
One more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
Finally.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
This is not headline news. Selena Gomez married music producer Benny Blanco over the weekend. And now, per their agreement, Benny will release Selena's father from the dungeon.
Terrible.
Meatball pasta meals sold at Walmart may be contaminated with Listeria bacteria. But Walmart has relabeled them as quick weight loss supplements. Amazon was fined for tricking people into signing up for Prime. But before you judge them, how accurate is that photo on your dating profile? And a woman in England almost died when she yawned so hard it almost broke her neck.
Yeah.
She says it's the last time she ever watches soccer. This is not headline news.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It gets the Ryan Hoppy stamp of approval, which everybody works towards.
This morning show proudly presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Fantasy Football Guy.
Mr. Fantasy Football Guy.
Only a true genius would devote 1/3 of his life fantasizing about men in tight pants.
Someday I'll get Tom Brady now.
You've collected enough pages of running back statistics to wallpaper the state of Rhode Island.
My brain is almost full now.
If you'd paid half this much attention in high school math class, you'd own an actual football team, forcing you to get off the couch now and then.
Starting a league of my own now.
So go ahead, keep fantasizing about being the best fantasy owner of a fantasy team in your fantasy league. Because after all, you'd be trading baseball cards if it wasn't so fantastically childish.
Mr. Fantasy Football Guy.
That is the mascots of tonight's Monday Night Football game. We are just doing total morning zoo wackiness right now.
Inspired by the raucous chaos of this weekend's Ryder Cup, the PGA and the UFC have joined forces to create the Professional Golfers Fighting Championship! 18 holes in the octagon! You think it's tough hitting a 7-iron out of the rough? Try doing it while being roughed up with the 7-iron! PGFC! The serenity of Pebble Beach on a Sunday afternoon.
With the violence of a Saturday night Staten Island bar brawl!
Where birdies and black eyes, fairways and fist fights are par for the corpse. This time, that green jacket comes with a matching belt. The Professional Golfers Fighting Championship! Where every hole is sudden death.
Oh, yeah. By the way, it is National Coffee Day. Here's some jingles to get your day on.
Radio station coffee. It was fresh about 6 hours ago. Radio station coffee. Make sure you swish it around. Radio station coffee. If you complain, it's no longer free.
That is so accurate. Yeah, people that don't work in radio claim they know how to do it, but I don't know how to be a welder, so shut the hell up. All right. What's going on in the world of TMZ?
Today on TMZ.
One of the stars of Love on the Spectrum has a dog in the fight over Donald Trump and Tylenol. And
man, everybody I love on this spectrum just Feels like they need to speak up. Well, I mean, they are the experts on autism.
She is going after the president.
I've got a message for him.
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's a middle finger. Wow. So freaking edgy. How'd you come up with that?
I spoke to Danny Bowman, and she's with her new boyfriend.
Because she broke up with a Don.
For famous reasons.
He wouldn't have sex with her.
Yeah.
Boy.
I wouldn't either.
What an opening for the next boyfriend. It's like, we now know exactly why you broke up with the last one.
I did.
So Bad Bunny's residency in Puerto Rico was completed under the death threat against him.
Yeah. He's doing a Super Bowl too. Who cares? All the racist people out there are freaking out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go take a number 2 during the halftime show. If I'm at a friend's house or at a combo bar. That's what I do. Unless it's like Kendrick Lamar or the hip-hop halftime shows, I don't care. Everybody's just so mad about it. Shut up!
And that the FBI said it was credible enough that they went and actually were watching one or more of Bad Bunny's shows.
If you're the FBI agent, what a great assignment, right?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, she had her Nike Skims party. She's in like one of the outfits.
God, she's so freaking hot.
Looks great. But like, I used to go to like a barbershop and they used to have pictures of movie stars up. And I want that haircut. And then I didn't look like that guy.
He's saying when you see a model in it, don't think that you're going to look like that.
I did order the leopard cat suit from one of her collections, and I tried it on and was like, oh dear.
I love this freaking trashy show.
Logan Paul has a brand new mansion. Look at the house. And I think we kind of owe Nina
That must be nice. God, he's such a freaking dog.
Agdella an apology. So right after he got married, you may remember, he sold what was a $14 million place. We kind of placed a little bit of blame on her.
All of a sudden, he's selling his house.
It's just because they were upgrading, so I think they're okay. Do you think he's a gentle lover?
What?
What?
I wonder that.
Matt, I'm telling you.
I don't want to think about Logan Paul having sex. Oh, yeah, I'm Logan Paul. Shut up.
How you navigate co-parenting when his life is so public.
I kind of feel like it's best if I don't talk about him.
That's Mariah Carey. You know she's real mad in Nick Cannon for all the kids he had.
Because he can just be in his own world.
He really is in his own little universe.
No offense to him.
There's plenty of offense there, honey. Just saying. It's called being passive aggressive. I bet you're never the problem.
Mariah Carey dropping some subtle shade at the father of her twins, Nick Cannon.
We made some amazing children together.
You did.
And so we'll always be together.
The singer sitting down with CBS Morning's Gayle King to talk about her new album.
I wonder if they hooked up after. You know, Gayle probably likes women.
Here for It All, dropping Friday.
I have to skip over this because of the copyright, although I'm really excited she's playing on new music. I gotta skip over this. God, I hate copyright. It's not fair. Why does Entertainment Tonight get to do it? All right, here we go.
When the conversation switched to co-parenting.
All right, I can't play it. They're playing the music in the background. Oh, it must be freaking nice. They have copyright. I don't.
The Kardashian family reuniting with Kylie Jenner's ex, Travis Scott.
He's the reason people died. And everybody just forgets about Astro Red because it was 4 years ago.
Kim, Khloe, and Chris stepping out September 24th for yet another Skims celebration. Where the
all right, so it's them dressed up. What a soulless family. I don't really care. Not really interested.
Like, we truly had an amazing experience together. I want to keep that fun alive.
Oh, God, Sydney Sweeney's so freaking hot. She's hot, I tell you. Hot. She's high like the Hot Pocket you get out the microwave after 2 minutes.
More than 3 months after their rendezvous at the Bezos wedding in Italy, Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun are still seeing each other. They're
you know, she's just tearing them apart.
Taking it slow, but they're...
Because when you get a chance to hook up with Sydney Sweeney, you gotta bring the ruckus. You can't do a half-ass performance.
Overwhelmed by the backlash they've received.
Shut up. It's gonna happen. People are jealous. Just go have sex and shut up.
Since news of their unexpected hookup went public.
Not unexpected either. Good-looking, middle-aged guy, and she likes older guys. It's destined to happen.
No matter what I do in life, people are always going to say something.
I feel that, bro. But you've kind of put it on yourself by being an asswipe. You're not exactly, innocent.
Hookup went public.
No matter what I do in life, people are always going to say something.
That's all according to an ET source who adds they think the hate was blown out of proportion.
Oh, yeah, it was blown. There they are walking in Beverly Hills.
Weeks after they were first spotted together at the June wedding, we were told Sydney isn't looking for a major commitment. And
she just wants to get pounded.
And that's probably helpful because this new couple seems to be facing a uniquely challenging uphill battle.
It's hard to feel bad for Scooter Braun. Yeah, dealing with Swifties that hate you or whatever. But let me tell you, you're getting to have sex with Sydney. While everybody in the world's hating, you're getting to have intercourse with Sydney Sweeney. I think you're winning in life, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to some bad PR on both sides. You see, the dating news broke right around the same time Sydney was sparking boycotts with this American Eagle ad.
Not really. It was a little after.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
You see what I did there, right?
And Scooter, who's been blamed for Justin Bieber's struggles.
I feel a lot of guilt. I never understood putting in the time to make sure mental
it's almost like they're two vapid people.
health is addressed.
Remains a target for Taylor Swift fans.
Well, you're all losers. Again, it's like morning radio fans. She's not your friend. She doesn't care about you.
He acquired her master's in 2019.
I don't care. What else did he say? What?
Opened up about the fallout on the Question Everything podcast in July.
It was the first time that I had ever had any negative press.
Yeah, in the 2010s, you had kind of the vibe of the guy that helped out Bieber, and then Swifties just demolished him. I would immediately, if a girl said she was a Swiftie on Tinder or Bumble, I would immediately unmatch. That is no good! Because that means they take no accountability. It's always the man's fault, never them.
I just wish that it didn't take such a toll on my family. It was a very tough time for us.
Oh, whatever, dude. You get to have sex with Sydney Sweeney. I think you're doing just fine, buddy. Boy.
The University of Pennsylvania issuing a warning about an online challenge that's sparking serious concern.
Oh, Philadelphia, you're stupid.
Multiple people assaulted on campus, and it's likely all for clicks. The school is now working to stop the violence. Ellen's live in University City, and Ellen, you've been out there all morning long. Any updates?
What is?
No new updates. We just talked to a police officer, though, who said he's concerned that some of these young kids doing this TikTok challenge, that's what they're calling it, a new TikTok challenge. He's
That's what they call it, a TikTok challenge. She sounds like such a boomer.
Concerned that they're going to possibly get injured themselves because they could hit the wrong person, right? And then get seriously injured.
I love how these Gen X and boomers that used to ride around on bicycles until 9 p.m. and our parents didn't care where they're at, that they're mad that people that are Gen Alpha and younger Gen Z are doing TikTok challenges. Every frickin' generation has something.
Let's take a look at some video that Fox 29's Steve Keeley obtained. He obtained this video showing University of Pennsylvania police responding to one of several recent unprovoked attacks on Penn students. Now, because of these attacks, Penn police put out this alert saying there have been multiple recent reports from Penn students and other community members of groups of young people slapping or striking individuals in the head on or near Penn's campus, specifically in the area of 40th to 38th Street, from Market to Locust Street. The victims are approached by one or more members of the group.
So there you go. They're beating each other up in Philadelphia. Seems like the perfect I can't even talk. Laughing at my own joke. Like Mike Halta. That is the perfect thing to do in frickin' Philadelphia is fight people. Why are they even mad? That's what you guys do. That's exactly what you guys do.
We are broadcasting to about 75% of the country.
But that changes tonight. Late this morning, the Sinclair Station Group announced it's bringing Jimmy Kimmel Live back to its nearly 40 ABC affiliates.
Yeah, they needed that ad revenue. By the way, the ratings, like the first day, Jimmy Kimmel had 9 million viewers, and all the liberals were like, yeah, see, a 200% increase in ratings. And now he's back to where he was before.
And in an interesting twist, since Fridays are usually reruns,
Whatever.
tonight's broadcast will be Jimmy's big Tuesday comeback episode.
All right, that was cool for one day. And then it's like, okay, I don't need to hear about the freaking president every day. Like they were making fun of the escalator mishap. And I'm like, God, does every joke need to be about the president? That's low-hanging fruit. And it's biased low-hanging fruit because there was plenty to make fun of with Biden, but they kissed his ass and even gave that loser known as Hunter Biden an interview. So shut your ass, Jimmy.
This is all about money.
We're unpacking the big announcement
It's always about money.
with two experts, Variety's Todd Spangler and Charles Gasparino from Fox Business Network.
Here's what happened, based on my sources, is that Disney
your sources are so good.
turned the screws on Sinclair, and it's doing the same to Nexstar, where it said, listen, you have this affiliate agreement with us. We'll throttle your other programs. You know, maybe on Monday, Sinclair and Nexstar, you won't be seeing Monday Night Football on your screen.
It's a victory for free speech, and it is a victory for Kimmel.
That is a good point. It's a temporary victory for Kimmel.
Carefully choreographed. Bob Iger and Kimmel.
Yeah, Bob Iger has ruined Disney. And they're showing all this footage of him and Bob Iger hanging out. Oh, Jimmy, he doesn't care about you.
And the people that run ABC got in a room together and they said, okay, here's how we're going to thread this needle. So we make it palatable for Nexstar and Sinclair to bring him back. He didn't want
whatever.
to apologize, but he was contrite.
It was
And is this where Jimmy Kimmel was crying?
never my intention to.
Oh, shut your ass. God is crying. If he didn't cry like a little baby, then maybe I would watch his show. But watching a 56-year-old guy cry is like, shut up.
It helped me grow in a way that I needed to grow.
Jennifer Lopez is opening up about her split from Ben Affleck. While speaking with CBS Sunday Morning on September 28th,
Yeah, that's where all the middle-aged people go. CBS Sunday Morning.
The actress reflects on making her movie Kiss of the Spider-Woman during a time when she and her now ex-husband, who also serves as an executive producer on the film, were coming to the end of their marriage.
When you were doing this, it was such a hard time in your personal life. How did you manage to deal with that?
Barely.
Yeah?
It was tough. It was a tough time.
Yeah.
It was a really tough time. The movie wouldn't have been made if it wasn't for him.
Whatever. These early mornings. Tomorrow's the last day I'll be working with MJ for right now. But these early mornings make me more irritable. Listening to Jennifer Lopez, and she's like, shut up. More.
Tom Holland is swinging back to good health. 1 week after suffering a mild concussion on the set of Spider-Man Brand New Day, the fourth installment of his Spider-Man franchise, the 29-year-old shares an update on his well-being while recapping a charity event held by his nonprofit, the Brothers Trust.
He seems like a good dude. I don't really see him as like a superhero or anything, even though his movies do well, so I guess people do. But I think it's because they have no other choice. But I just don't really think he's that good of an actor.
In London, writing alongside a highlight video of the fundraiser, I'm sorry I had to leave early, but I'm feeling better and on the mend.
All right. I'm glad you're doing better, Bunny. We were so worried. What's going on here? Oh, man. Every time I see a headline about the royal family, I just freaking laugh. I'm like, God, your life is so short, and all you do is just bitch at each other. Shut up.
Microphone.
Oh, that's supposed to be royal family music. Let me ask this, can you make a beat for royal family vibes? I thought I had this queued up. This could have been a perfect bit. This is where happy hour is not perfect and possibly not PPM friendly in radio. Every other PD would be like, oh my God, that was the worst talk break ever. Me. I embrace my imperfections. I'm an imperfect person, and people can read when a radio show is, fake or whatever. Let's see if this is what I want. Oh yeah, we got the royal family music. I never got the obsession with the royal family. They're just a bunch of Nepo babies. Does that make the Joe Show on FLZ the royal family? I mean, he's definitely royalty in Detroit. But according to those ratings in Tampa, he's middle of the road. Oh, yeah, this music just makes me think about Nepo babies. Oh, you're from the royal family? Good for you. And we got this headline right here.
Prince Harry is shedding light on his reunion with King Charles III.
Oh, why reunite with your dad? What a stupid douchebag. Listen, I was not the closest to my father. I'll be honest. There were a lot of things that pissed me off about the guy. But he has not been on this planet for 11 years. And I would do anything to talk to my dad. And when these freaking mutants don't talk to their dad, you're the worst.
More than 2 weeks after his...
Unless your dad like sexually assaults you or does something that awful, talk to your dad. You're going to regret it.
Reunion with his father, the pair's first meeting in 19 months, the Duke of Sussex shuts down claims that he felt like a visitor of the king instead of a family member. With a rep for Harry telling People magazine, recent reporting of the Duke's view of the tone of the meeting is categorically false.
Whatever.
The quotes attributed to him are pure invention fed. One can only assume by sources intent on sabotaging any reconciliation between father and son.
No, maybe people just saw you were, I don't know, whatever. Stupid. Did I say stupid? It's stupid. I made a post the other day. Only on a show called Happy Hour do you have the host go from going to talking about the fact that the local Tampa media has really covered up the Jeff Knight case. What the hell happened to that thing? I posted the complete coverage on my social media at Riot Happy Radio. But oh my God, did the Jeff Knight case just fall off the face of the earth? Also here, Olivia Jade turned 26. Made me realize how fast time flew. Remember when she was supposed to go to college? That was 7 years ago. I thought this was weird. There was a 19-year-old kid who died, and he had cancer. And Ellen DeGeneres had him on his show to look good, which is fine. But when he was on, he was 8, and she called him her boyfriend. Now, it's cool to give a kid who has cancer, who's going to have a short life, and that's why I don't believe in God, because of cases like that. It's good to give the kid, a life. But I thought it was just a little weird that she called him her boyfriend. But hey, especially with her allegations of being friends with Diddy, I would keep the kid away from there. Police officer gets engaged to former missing teen 15 years after he helped her in dramatic rescue. So there was a police officer who saved this girl in a domestic situation, and then he marries her 15 years later. Justin Bieber's mom asked fans to pray for him in post after his ex got married. You got to move on, I've always told people, and they don't like hearing this. While you're sitting around feeling bad about your ex, she is having, or whatever identity it is, she is having sex with somebody else, and she is glad it's not you. Just saying. Elon Musk named on Epstein's daily schedule. So that post Elon Musk made about Donald Trump being on Epstein's list, that was him projecting, hoping that no one would find out that he did. Jerry Sandusky is looking for a new trial. You know what I think? I think Jerry Sandusky should be put to death. I don't know why people are like, oh, we got to give pedophiles rights. They ruin kids' lives forever, and they're selfish. Electric chair, please. Put them out to the pasture. Get rid of them, bitch. Bye, Jerry. Remember that interview? I don't even want to play it. With Bob Costas on that show. He did Rock Center. Remember in 2011, I was watching it live. And he's like, do I hang out with kids? Yes. I think I might have to play that. Because it doesn't give itself justice. And no, I'm not making fun of pedophilia. I'm just calling out Jerry Sandusky. Remember this? Right here.
Good evening and welcome to this week's broadcast of Rock Center. And tonight, as the human damage from this Penn State sexual abuse scandal.
Of the abuse, a reasonable person says where there's this much smoke, there must be plenty of fire.
Oh, sure.
What do you say?
I say that I am innocent of those charges.
Yeah, I am. Even though I literally sound like a pedophile.
Innocent, completely innocent, and falsely accused in every aspect?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I could say that, I have done some of those things. I have horsed around with kids.
Can you imagine if I said that? Oh, yeah, I love horsing around with kids. If kids enter a room, I literally leave the room. Mm-hmm.
I have showered after workouts.
Yeah, he's not incriminating himself.
I have hugged them, and I have touched
I give kids high fives. If I see one of my friends' kids, I'm like, hey, what up?
their leg.
I ain't hugging them unless they try to hug me, I guess. Even then, I'm like, high five, bud.
Without intent of sexual contact.
Oh, it is.
But so if you look at it that way.
All right, there you go. That was the clip. I was watching that live with my mom on a school night in 2011 when I was in high school, and it was quite frightening. I remember me and my mom were just kind of like, what are we watching? So there was this woman, a Texas Karen, who went on a racist rant because there was a Hispanic woman who dropped off her food at DoorDash. Here's the audio.
You know what? Because you're an illegal and you know what? You don't live in Claremont and you're door dashing. You know what? Why are you entitled to be here with an illegal car?
What a pig. Mm-hmm. Being married to her is the freaking worst.
Go ahead. You know what? I'll do that.
Your husband, while you're making his videos, probably cheating on you with someone with a less annoying voice.
Yours is homophobic? No, speak English? Yeah. Well, then speak it. But why? But why? But why?
What a moronic cackling hen. Mm-hmm.
What? You're in Flower Mound. Go speak your language.
You're in Flower Mound. I'm down in my mound in my pants. I don't shave.
Back in Mexico. You know what? Exactly. Hey, you're taking away jobs. You think it's funny?
Yeah. Who wants those jobs? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She goes to the back of the car.
Let me see your driver's license.
You're police?
The woman goes, you police?
Huh?
You're police?
You know what?
That's when she won the argument. Good for you. I think we need to work on the immigration concept here in America, but I don't think the way we're doing it is right. Liv Dunny, the fitness model. She was seen at a baseball game, at a Pittsburgh Pirates Cincinnati Reds game, and she has her hands up while holding her phone, and she has sweaty underpits, and guys were making fun of it. I'm telling you, I love when a girl smells. Not like a fart smell, but after like a workout, if you sniff a girl, I'm ready to go. If I ever have ED problems when I'm in my 50s, I won't need pills. I'll just need to smell a girl's underpits. Girls don't get it. There's something about it that's so freaking sexy. Mm-hmm. I found this clip here. It's a trans woman saying, when do you tell someone you're trans? I think immediately.
I'm going to preface this by saying I always tell anyone I'm like hooking up with or dating or anything that I'm trans. Okay, starting. Obviously, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah, it's not. By the way, if you look at the girl, she kind of looks like a fitness model, but it's a trans. Like this is like, I would not have known this was a trans.
I'm totally fucking fine with that. It's totally fine. Everybody has preferences. That point being, what the fuck am I supposed to do when somebody comes up to me at a bar? Like I was out.
Say you're trans. You're trans. Say you're trans. Mm-hmm.
With my friends the other night at a bar, right? Having a good time, minding my own business.
Once you hear the voice, unless you're drunk, you kind of go, it doesn't sound quite like a girl.
Looking like a hot bitch, because what can I say? This
you're a hot bitch, I guess?
Guy comes up to me, super tall, like 6'8", literally like walks.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Up to my table that I'm sitting at with my friends dancing. Starts
you're dancing in the club.
Talking to me, first of all, hot, but like so drunk, only talking about himself. He's,
but when girls do it, shut up. when a girl talks about themselves, we're supposed to listen. We just want to get in your pants.
I'm a D1 basketball player. I can't do anything because I just tore my ACL.
This is weird, man.
I'm like, cool, awesome, whatever. Is it like in that moment, like before somebody starts talking to me, no matter who it is, where I am I supposed to be like, hey, by the way, before you speak any further at all, I'm trans.
Yeah, immediately. Can you imagine if a man did that? Why is it so awkward for you to say you're trans if that's what you want to be?
Nice to meet you. Like, no, like I'm not going to fucking do that. First of all, that makes it
If you're proud to be a part of the community, then you shouldn't be afraid to say it.
awkward for me and awkward for you. And it's just like, I don't know, like...
One time I was like, I told somebody, I can't imagine if I was trans. I'd be the most awkward, ugly 6'9" trans ever.
Take some hints. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Tell us. So that was trending. There's some of the trending topics online going on in the world. All right. How long have I been talking for? Every time I get off of working with MJ, I just talk a lot because he talks a lot. I've been talking for 32 minutes and I got to go pee and I drink some coffee. So I'll be right back. Okay? Cool.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
You know what I want to play? I want to play Lil Rock Play as Mrs. Jones remix. We'll do that right now.
Now she'll go her way, and I'll go mine. Tomorrow will be the same day, the same time. One more time. Remix. Let's go.
You say you got a man, but what they got to do with me? As long as you straight up with me, I don't give a damn who you see. But when I'm back in town, just spend some time with me whenever your man is not around. Let me be the one that'll hold you down whenever your man is not around. Let me be the one that'll hold you down, hold you down. I'll be the one that'll turn your frowns around. Cause you can be yourself with me, no need for frontin' and sucking in your stomach. No need to suck in your stomach, knowing damn well you can't breathe. Loosen up just a little bit, I'm the one you need to chill with. When you need you some of that real, ooh, wait till you see my. Later we'll talk about it. After the first time, you might not wanna be without it. It's a reason you cheating on it. Compare him to me, I doubt it. I'm Don Blaze, we can go somewhere private and see about it. Even though that you know it's wrong, you know that the spill is strong. On the low, we can get this on if you be my Mrs. Jones. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gonna call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gonna call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low. I can tell you what you missing. You miss them hugs and kisses. You miss excitement at night, and you miss excitement at night. And girl, you don't feel the same. And he's steady tripping, ain't he? Tripping, ain't he? Tripping, ain't he? And I'm gonna simply change it. See, I can taste your cherry pie before I slide inside. See, I Miss Jones them cause they lonely and they decent times. I read between them lines. I see that you be crying, cause he ain't even trying. So I'm the one to ease your mind. Girl, you ain't fooling me. Your man ain't who he used to be. And plus, girl, he ain't cool as me. Filthy rich as you can treat. You just like the Queen of England. So when you're ready for some freaking, you ain't gotta leave him. You can be my Mrs. Jones. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gonna call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gonna call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get this on. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep it Let's get busy, baby, take it off. Make it wiggle when you walk. Neighbors gonna call the law, cause I'm about to break you off. Got kids, lock them out. Send them out with your spouse. Make it rock when it's off. Wanna see you crowd a while. Me and you, let's have a ball. Make it hot like Arkansas. Snatch the phone out the wall. Let me see that monkey paw. Tip it low, ride it slow. On the bed, on the floor. Up and down, there we go. Round and round, yeah, you know. Breathing like some animal. Find the camera, strike a pose. Girl, let's take a lot of those. When we done, take some more. I know you tired of creeping, but now you know you cheating. But you with me because you like the way that yeah is eating. You know it feels good, but we both know it's wrong. This what it is, girl. To my Mrs. Jones. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get the song. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low. Don't mean to change your name, but I'm gon' call you Mrs. Jones. See, we both know what's wrong, but baby, we can get the song. Relax and let it flow. Nobody has to know that we got a thing going on. Let's keep this on the low.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afura Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RYANHOPPE radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour and keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Episode 22 of the Hammer and Hank Show returns on Wednesday. But by the way, I want to give a shout out to the Joe Show.
If you are a Nepo baby, you will probably hate it but still listen to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour!
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. I know this is an unpopular opinion. I am not a fan of Todd Bowles, man. I remember the first day I was on the awful Pat and Aaron show 3 years ago. I tweeted out that Todd Bowles is a narcissist who's never wrong. They did not like that. Yesterday, the Buccaneers, man, that interception that Baker threw was typical Baker Mayfield. You live and die with Baker, like I said on social media. And oh boy, did they die with Baker. And their special teams has been awful this year. You ain't going to hear this analysis on 620 DAE. And then the Bears, man. Well, sure. They look good. And that is your in-depth sports analysis on Hoppe Hour.
Valerie announced they are expecting baby number 14.
Sean Alexander, former NFL player, is having baby number 14 with his wife. I wonder if he remembers all the kids' names.
The former pro football player says on the September 25th episode of the Up and Adams show with Kay Adams podcast.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to be up in Kay Adams, you know, like be on her podcast is what I meant. When I said up in Kay Adams, don't tell me anything else. I want to just be on her show. That's how I want to be inside Kay Adams.
We're just now starting to tell people, but number 14 is in the belly.
Oh, yeah. God, I love Kay Adams. So freaking cute. NFL Network's been not as good since I got remember. Oh, I love when the internet freezes.
Former NFL star Sean.
That's how riveting that clip was.
You're the first one I've told on TV.
Congrats on that.
We have had 10 girls, 3 boys.
I'm listening to everything you're saying, Sean, but I'm stuck on how many children?
You know what? It's really
How many?
This would be number 14.
Man, do you have like 2 minivans then? Do you have like a tour bus you bring around? I mean, he does have the money. Let's see how much money he's worth. Because like that's a lot of money. And he was playing 20 years ago when you didn't make as much money. Let me see what his net worth is. His net worth is not publicly stated. Maybe 12 million. I mean, you got to keep making money though. Like if you have 2 kids, you could maybe sit on 12 million forever. But that's a lot of kids. College, you know. And then the roll's hard, you need money from your parents. Yeah, that ain't just going away.
And after sharing the sweet news,
God, it must just be torn up down there.
Valerie debuted her baby bump and revealed when baby number 14 is set to make their debut. She captions a video post on Instagram. I am so excited about our newest little one, arriving February 17th, 2026.
All right, good for them. Here is the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans that are now 0-4.
I mean, if we keeping a buck right now, we ass. So we 0-4. We have this one. We got nothing to lose. We dropped a quarter of our fucking games, and we've yet to do anything. So we have to lock in. Especially myself on the offensive line, from the defensive line, from the special teams to all three faces. We have to play together. We have not played together this year yet. And that's just something that we want to preach about it every day. Every day we got to do better, and we're doing that, but it has to show up on Sundays. It hasn't showed up yet, but it got to show up next week.
When he said...
I mean, if we keeping a buck right now, we ass.
You're ass because you're probably focused too much on ass. Steelers quarterback Skylar Thompson was robbed in Ireland and attacked. That's good. That's how the NFL players overseas where they don't respect us, especially in this time where the whole world hates America. Good idea, Roger Goodell, you freaking idiot. I bet Roger Goodell thinks that radio hosts are his friends. So the Chicago Bears came back last night. Well, in the late afternoon, it wasn't like the evening game, but they came back against the Oakland Raiders. I keep saying Oakland, the Las Vegas Raiders. You know what I mean? Been up since, been up 9 hours. Give me a break. It's only 11 a.m. The Bears came back and they blocked a field goal after Caleb Williams balled out and got them to win. But at halftime, things were looking kind of bleak. Things were not looking good for the Bears. And the riveting halftime reporter said this. Before I get to the halftime reporter's comment to the coach of the Bears, it says, fans slam coach, Chicago Bears coach Ben Johnson for aggressive gesture at a female reporter. Intense halftime interview. Tell me what you think of this. I thought this was kind of a stupid thing for her to say. Didn't really make women look good. Wasn't really smart. Oh, the clip's going to take 20 seconds to load. Actually, let's hear from John Cena's commercial with Hulu. It's going to be so riveting.
It's as easy as catching a football.
How does?
It's as easy as catching a football.
How does? Throws it at Stewie Griffin.
Catching a football. Oh, yeah.
Throws it at ESPN little
I'm
model.
a baby. Typically, you say ready before you throw it.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and all.
The prices are going up because we lost money because we tried to cancel Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, freaking Hulu's the worst. Getting an email from them is like getting an email from a boss. It's never good.
One incredible offer.
Shut up.
I don't know. You think so? We're going to be just fine.
Thank you. Your offense has struggled to take advantage of those takeaways.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you tell them to get things going?
That it wasn't our brand of football. We're capable of a lot more, and so we're hitting the reset button here at halftime, and we're going to come back and establish our identity here in the second half.
You need to change what you're doing.
I don't know. You think so?
What a dummy. Riveting analysis. Right here.
Change what you're doing.
I don't know. You think so? We're going to be just fine.
I love the confidence, but yeah, people were like, oh, it's sexist. No, it's a stupid thing to say. If a man said that to a female coach of, let's say, I don't know, WNBA or something, he'd be crucified. But because it's a woman, you guys want to be treated equally. Funk that. And I'm not saying funk that to you guys being treated equally. I'm saying funk that to the fact that you guys want to be victims, but you want to be treated equally.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh, yeah. Here's Rakim with New York to Cali. Here we go. Right here. You ready? Let's go. Right now.
Yeah. Woke them up. And you'll turn the bass up a little bit, G. Check it out. I come again, phone over again when the drummer come in.
synonyms don't wanna end. Rakim's gonna win. Always seem to come out at the right time with the right rhyme. Smooth in the day and sound rough at nighttime. Just an echo in every ghetto, meadow and valley, side street and alley. From New York to Cali, I've been seen in every state in between on stage. They scream every phrase, I lead a city in a rage. It's off to the next one, the blessed one. That's my procedure. Leave you in a deeper mind state than anesthesia. You catch a seizure if you try to stop the great when I operate. Just let the crowd please or drop the weight. This one is in gear from everyone from here to there. Ideas that you hear, severe to the ear. Nevertheless, I provide a worldwide request and manifest. And this is from the east to the west. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, rhyming over dubs, thugs, girls, blowing kisses and phony hugs. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, rhyming over dubs, thugs, girls, blowing kisses and musical vibes. I memorize in my mental enterprise, then improvise live with my supplies. You know the quota, fashion, new designs that shine, the international kind. Start the rhyme, time the motor, universal format. Adapt to wherever you're living at. From all four corners of the map, whenever they play it, it gets interpreted, hip-hop related. Already dedicated to keep it heavy populated. Attract everybody that could rock. Do a block party, make it look like Woodstock. Yeah, rock him a lot. Nothing similar to my seminar. They travel never far, plus that's where the women are. I like to ask them what's the best time to hear me rhyme. Nevertheless, I provide a worldwide request and manifest. And this is from the east to the west. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dubs, thugs, girls, blowing kisses and phony hugs. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dubs, thugs, girls, blowing kisses and phony hugs. Coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs, rhyming over dubs for thugs, girls, blow me kisses and throw me hugs. An expert at a concert on stage, I got classics, which means my smash hits won't age. Just sing along, I bring a song, I'll be swinging long. We could do a thing to dawn. I came to bring it on tour, stop it all the record stores across the nation. Blow at the radio station to show appreciation. Retreats for the streets, beats for the jeeps. I reach incredible feats to get deep for my peeps. Prop for the unorthodox style. I got they couldn't wait for me to drop new stock for the block. Stalking cassette decks, Walkman headsets, I come on. Fly concepts, just high tech. My first display still converse with the days of slam. That's why the man's first jam still played. So tell the neighborhoods I got the goods again. It's Rakim, then again, that's how it should have been. Nevertheless, I provide a worldwide request and manifest. And this is from the east to the west. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dubs, thugs, girls, blow me kisses and phony hugs. From New York to Cali, coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs. From New York to Cali, climbing over dubs, thugs, girls, blow me kisses and phony hugs. Back in the 9 to 5, coming with the butters, you know what I'm saying? It's rock come along. Nothing changed with the year.
What?
Coast to coast, I've been ripping Coliseums and clubs.
Got it. Oh yeah. Let's go. This following segment has been brought to you by the best kava and kratom bar around, Southeast Botanicals at 1661 West Bay Drive, Sweet Beach for Booyah! And that is in Largo. If you go there and you tell Colin Hosner I sent you, I'll hook you up. And if you want to meet me, I usually hang out there. This is being brought to you by Daisy Beezy Honey. DaisyBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you they got the best Delta 8 CBD honey around, I'm a man of my words. It comes in the form of a lollipop. Lick the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high, go to DaisyBeezyHoney.com. Use promo code HOPPE. Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre- and post-workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code Ryan20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I go out there. WestChasePrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I go out there. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and non-verbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
TikTok, clocks a juke, we're playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppy on the mic, dropping wisdom in streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppy like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shout-outs hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Riot Hoppy held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time but coming to an end. Like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppy's jokes and jabs, these our daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Hoppy hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.